Imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark. For those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues, them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
Tosses across to first, and a couple of quick outs. Luis Arias stands in now and watches strike one. Altuve handles it on to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at Dyken Park, here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Packed house here at Dyken Park. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a base hit into right center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Off the mark there. Ball one.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
And that one is lifted in the air. Tatis in and to his right. And there's one away. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Darvish checks on the runner, and he dives back in safely. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And another ball.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count,
runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike.
Right there.
Throw to second. Ow! That misses the zone, and that's ball 3.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
And now it's filled up.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Darvish delivers. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. So he blasts one out the other way. It's 1-0. Base is empty with 2 away. And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Isaac Paredes. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
1 ball.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And the count 1-2. Out to short. Bogarts fields it cleanly. Throws to first. And that is the inning. Back here in Houston, second inning set to go. Here comes Manny Machado. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
He goes down looking. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Makes the catch for the out. And here is Xander Bogaerts. Myers, long run. Makes the catch. And that is that. Back here at Daikin Park singing. These fans are used to watching good baseball. The Astros won the AL West last season for the 4th year in a row.
Yeah, they kept the division run alive, but their streak of 7 straight appearances in the ALCS was snapped.
Darvish kicks, delivers. And there's the strike. 88 wins last year was enough for another Astros division title, though.
Yeah, that surprised me, Boog. Turns out the AL West was the only division with a champion that won less than 90 games.
That's not a high number, especially with teams like the Rangers and Mariners in the same division. My guess is it takes more than 88 wins to take home the division crown this year. In plenty of time to first, 2 up, 2 down. And now the center fielder, Jake Myers.
Hey! No ball. 1 strike.
2 outs. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. Wisniewski back to work. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And we're all square. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now it's Elias Diaz. McCormick makes the play, and there's 1 down. So up next, Brandon Lockridge. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
They put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
This looks like extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in into second, and he's got it double. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 0 for 1. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Pena zips it across. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back here in Houston, and here's the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Well, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideo Nomo, a former teammate.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
Outside low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball one. McCormick measures 6 feet even, 210 pounds, and he's usually in center, but today starting in right. One down, base is empty. Foul ball there.
Well, less responsibility for him today, making the move from being the captain of the outfield to moving to right field. So he can let his center fielder take those balls in the gap and kind of like a little day off.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So the lineup flips over. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. And there's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Gloves it on the dive. Over to first. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Now
there's the former MVP, HOU G2. Flied to right his first time. Up and in, and that's ball one.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
In the dirt, but kept close. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the last half of the third. Throw there. Safe. That one fouled off. 2-2. Man at second. Swung on and fouled off. And he'll need a new bat. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
He was all over that one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Here's Jordan Alvarez. Yeah, that skips in the dirt. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Steps on the bag for the force. Inning over. And we're back. Out of the fourth. Luis Arraez stands in. Ball one, no strikes.
You know, these Padres, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits, so they might want to be a little more selective up there.
And it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Just missed. Outside, 2-1. And no one can get there. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Runners at the corners, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. And there's one away. In there safely.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
Bogarts now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Machado, the base runner at first with 1 out. So Hay marks the at bat for X. Now it's the DH, Gavin Sheets. He's already homered in this game. Fouled off left side. 2 outs. And that'll do it. Bottom 4, and stepping in for the Astros, Isaac Paredes. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
Well, these Astros, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And that one fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that one missing low.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Kicks and fires. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That's in there. 0-1. That one fouled off. Inside. And it's 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ripped to short. Bogarts with the throw to first. And that quickly 2 away. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Slings to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back here at Daikin Park, ready now for the 5th inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Elias Diaz. On the ground to the left. Fair ball.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Lockridge takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
2-0.
Runner at first with no outs here. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill, 1 for 2. That's in there. It's 0-1. Swinging a foul out of play. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Has grounded out a couple of times. To first, and the inning is over. Back here in Houston, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in is the speedy Jake Myers. There's a strike.
Well, these Astros just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Hauls it in, and there's one away. And now it's Christian Walker. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that one is in for a strike.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
0-2. Nope. Ball 1. 1-2.
Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And no swing, says Jerry Hillsdale. Right side. Tatis drifts towards it. And now the right fielder, Chas McCormick, struck out swinging his first time. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
And ball 1. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Merrill sizes this one up, and it's caught for the out. And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. He's 2 for 2. Shoots a line drive single into right center. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Walker, the runner at 3rd. Pena at 2nd with 2 gone. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. He rocketed that one out of here. It's 5-2. So 2 down. Sean Reynolds comes on now. He's into the game with the bases empty. That's down and in. A slider missed.
1-0.
Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Now one missed. Now that's smacked to right center. Reaching down and makes the grab. Top 6. And now the first baseman, Luis Arias. Wisniewski back to work. That's in for a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Myers ranging into the alley. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Machado.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Machado is out. Stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth.
Second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. The throw to second is offline.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Bogarts, the next to hit, takes ball one. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. To first. And he's safe at first.
Everything came together for him, and maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And next is the designated hitter, Gavin Sheets.
1 strike.
Strike 2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Corners are occupied with 2 down. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that's the 3rd out. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the 3rd baseman, Isaac Paredes. Paredes goes 5 feet 11 inches, 26 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Tatis makes the grab, 1 down. So next up for Houston, Yainer Diaz, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And first offering is fouled off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tatis after it. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Dubon stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Swing and a miss at a slider.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Diaz on to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th. Now at the plate, Elias Diaz. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Walker takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Lockridge in the box again. Takes a strike. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Pitching for the Astros, number 62.
And the batter now, Jackson Merrill. And a foul ball. Lockridge at first, 1 gone. Swings through that one for strike 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And the batter, will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And ball one to the right fielder.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Gone into the Crawford boxes, a home run. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-4.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
The rise in the box now. No balls and a strike. Tap foul at the plate.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. Bet the hands are still stinging after that one.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Bottom of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Jake Myers.
The center fielder, Jake Myers.
In the air, right field. Tatis on the move. Makes the grab, one away. And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. 0 for 2 in this one.
Walker.
They say a win.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
McCormick stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And there's a foul ball.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Diaz on to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. And we're back. Here's Manny Machado to start it off.
Baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
And a big swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
Comes up empty.
0-2.
He's under it. Puts it away for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Eggy Rosario. Looking to start something with 1 gone. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. It's Xander Bogaerts now. And there's the knees. 0-1.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it. A couple of hits in a row for him here. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
In the dirt. And the runner stays where he is. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss, and the count's even at 2.
There might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out.
And he's got him. Strike 3. Back here in Houston, now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Good good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Now pitching for
so the closer summoned from the bullpen, Robert Suarez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
On the ground. Tosses to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is
now
out in the eighth.
Second baseman,
Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Altuve.
Foul ball. One out, base is empty. That one in triple digits.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Merrill brings it in, and there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, base is empty. Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Machado makes the catch, and that'll do it. All set to start the 9th. In this one, leading off, Elias Diaz.
Number 52, Ryan.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
McCormick on the run. Hauls it in for the out. So digging in now for San Diego, Brandon Lockridge. 1 for 3.
Brandon Lockridge.
And that is out of play.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Late on that fastball. That misses. And the count is 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. McCormick has it sized up. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Last chance for the Padres. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Now around second, going for third. And he makes it there with a 2-out triple, tying runs aboard.
Now batting, right fielder Fernando Tatis Jr.
So a runner at third. Third, 2 outs. In steps El Nino, Fernando Tatis Jr. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-1.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Got him! And that's the ball game. Close one here today.
Traders, I gave you hard work and labor.